When it comes to commercial snow removal, look to Tovar Snow Professionals. With the largest snow and ice management fleet in the Midwest, Tovar delivers top-notch commercial sidewalk and parking lot clearing services, even in winter's worst weather conditions. With their 24-hour live office staff, certified meteorologists, and personal service, they are leaders in professional snow removal. To get a free estimate for snow removal on your site, go to baseball.tovarsnow.com or call 844-GO-TOVAR. That number again is 844-GO-TOVAR. Tovar Snow Professionals, Chicago's snow plowing leader. Tovar is an equal opportunity employer.
We're Cubs fans helping Cubs fans at Stewart's Cubs Cave parties. Everybody's in for giving back to those in need. We're going to Club 400. Club 400. We're going to Club 400. Club 400. We're going to Club 400 Radio.
And the Club 400 podcast is on the air. It has been way too long. We have the crew together tonight. What is going on, guys?
Reunited. Feels
and
so
it feels good, yeah.
We had to dust the microphones off. It's been so long.
Seriously.
I know. Last time we've done, I've looked, we haven't done too many podcasts, but I just want to let you guys know our goal, me and William have talked about it, is to do more podcasts.
That is our goal. That's our New Year's
So we're going to do
resolution.
We're going to do two types of
Starting in
podcasts.
December.
Two types of podcasts. Podcasts about Club 400, and then we're going to try to do a lot more interviews with players and
we have a list
people
that's
around.
been building for
So,
a couple years now. So
if you remember, the podcast has went through a lot of changes. At first, we were just doing, when you asked me to do a podcast, I said, let's do timeless episodes so you can listen to them anytime, any place. And then Club 400 just grew a little bit more, and we realized that there's a lot to talk about. Mm-hmm. And like today, we have a lot to talk about this evening. So
when you say timeless podcasts, I was reading a report I got from one of the sites we're on. Somebody listened to the Jim Annixter, the Pink Hat guy, yesterday.
Really?
And I'm like, why?
Now,
that was so long
Is he
ago.
still alive or not?
I believe he is. Didn't we clarify that?
I mean,
Over
there's
the
so
summer.
many rumors about him. I think he passed away.
No, over the summer. I think.
Can we verify that real quick on Twitter? Not on Twitter.
It's Jim Annixter alive.
We keep getting notices. All these people are passing away on our page.
Oh, man.
Club 400.
No, but yeah, we've been busy. Like, we haven't been doing podcasts, but we've been busy. William, you've been busy with life and everything. And
yeah, it's hard to do a podcast when you have an event every third day, right?
Yeah, and we got this big event coming up this Friday, which is going to be our last event at Club 400 for a while.
I mean, you said until April, and that just makes me laugh.
No,
because
it won't. It won't be. He's
it's
always like,
possible there's no parties between now and April, but there's
but there will be.
22 other things going on.
I've always said there's introverts, then there's extroverts, and then there's
Stu.
Stewart McVicar. Like
he's his own category.
No, and he's always like, Nicole, we got to just kind of like chill and like take it easy. Let's not do anything. And I'm like, okay, no, that's fine. I'm totally behind you.
5 minutes later, I got an idea.
He calls me. He's like, hey, I totally landed this guy. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
He is not in denial at all.
No,
and if we need any support on that one, we could just call Lisa McVicar.
Oh my gosh.
No, but really, honestly, if you're coming this Friday to our Christmas party, which is honestly one of our best parties, right?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I love the Christmas.
And we
It's
go back.
gonna be
We
so
go back
good.
to last year's Christmas party with Patrick Wisdom.
Can we talk about that?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Nicole still talks about it.
I still
She still talks to Patrick Wisdom all the time.
I do.
I'm like, leave the guy alone, all right? It's off season right now. She's trying to get him to come to music trivia and everything.
Any chance
I think just so she can drive him back to the hotel.
Do we know for sure? Is he still with the Cub?
Is he still with what?
The Cub?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, actually, I did text him.
I'm
recently.
not following the hot
Recently,
stove league.
I texted him for Thanksgiving. Just because that's.
I know.
What I
well,
did,
that's good that we keep in touch. Like,
No,
I'm bad
for
at that.
sure.
I'm a guy,
And I said, we'll probably see you for a convention. And he's like, oh yeah, please stop by and say hi. I'd love to say hi.
Oh,
I was like, I think we can.
So
figure
that's a
that
good
out.
thing.
Yeah.
If he's going to be at convention, then that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing with the team. I have no idea.
They're not doing anything right
nobody
now.
knows, William.
I mean,
It's
I'm getting a little
nuts.
nervous. I just actually re-upped my tickets, which I wasn't going to do. Decided to do it. Changed my. I'm actually partnered with our friends at the MVP game. Justin Roman and Kenzie Kramer.
You're big time now.
I moved next to them.
Woo.
So
He's big time in us now.
no, I think it's going to be better.
upgrade
It's going to be
right
better. It's going to be better. Like the seats are a little bit better, and now I get four tickets to 40 games instead of 2 tickets to 80 games.
That's got to be a relief.
Yeah, it'll be easier to get rid of, and then also we'll split opening day, split the playoffs, whatever. And so I think it'll be better for Club 400 too, that we have 4 tickets instead of 2.
Well,
and
even for Henry Heather too.
Henry Heather program, and frankly for my family too, like me, Lisa, Lauren can go together. We don't have to buy that extra ticket.
Right.
Could take my mom with. It'll be great.
Yeah, there you go.
So yeah,
That's a
thank
good
you,
move.
Justin, Roman, and Kenzie for including or letting me come over there and hang out with you guys. They actually put my name on the seats, which was important to me. I did not want to lose
Status?
my status with the Cubs. So looking
status.
forward to opening day, which will be right around the corner. But
I have status as a Minnesota Wild hockey season ticket member, which I've had since they started 20-some years ago.
Seriously.
I go to like one game every 3 years.
and you keep your tickets, so would you just sell them?
Yeah, my family lives up there, so
Gotcha.
that's not a hard ticket to sell.
So
Are you a hockey fan?
Huge.
how's your ego right now with your 9-2 Vikings?
I mean, it's high.
It's pretty high, right?
I mean,
Are you ready to be disappointed in the playoffs, by the way?
well, first of all, they're going to probably win the division this week, which is what we're just after Thanksgiving, which I don't think's ever happened before.
I mean, should we even? I got me and William are supposed
Why
to
are
go
they
to the
gonna
last
lose?
Bears game of the year, which is against the Vikings. This would mean nothing to nobody, right?
be
Except we'll
cool.
freeze our
Well,
ass off.
That's gonna be cold.
Not that this is a Bears show, but if I were the Bears, I'd shut down Justin Fields. I would not play him.
No, there's no point to.
No, because if he gets hurt on top of his current injury, that's bad.
I just,
This could be the worst Packer Bear game ever this weekend.
it could be
Because what's his face?
anybody.
on the other side of town isn't playing. either.
Anybody? No, he's not playing.
He might
Rodgers is not
He's
playing.
got a broken thumb and broken ribs.
It's gonna be terrible.
Dang.
And then, who would have thought? I mean, the bad thing about it is the Bears were actually watchable because of Justin Fields, and he had a lot of momentum going with him.
Right.
And now the momentum is killed. And he's got to. He'll have to
he
come back
needs-
probably next year.
He needs
start
some
over.
teammates, or he's gonna get killed.
Yeah, right.
So
But back to the Cubs, and I listened to Crowley's podcast this week. He's a little mad. Abreu went to the Astros,
Yep.
and the Cubs haven't really done much of anything. But as you guys all know, December 2nd, the night of our Christmas party, is when the winter meetings start, and that's when all the action happens.
that's when
So,
it all starts. Yeah.
what do we think? Carlos Correa is going to be a Cub or what?
I don't know. He's really.
We need a shortstop.
He's digging Minnesota still.
We need a pitcher.
I'm just wondering, are the offers that we give, are they just not good enough, or the players don't
Nobody's
want them?
signing anybody.
Not right now.
Abreu's like one of the only guys that signed.
right.
And by the way,
the
No,
action
but I feel like that's how it was.
you can have him. I don't care that Crowley's mad about that. That guy's like 40. He's over the hill. Come on. Let's
right.
get some players. Let's get some players.
Congratulations to Danny Rocket, who tied the
Wow,
knot in
Danny.
Mexico.
Did
He
it.
will not be at our Christmas party because he'll still be in Mexico.
Not
That's
his
so
honeymoon.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Good for him.
What a great couple.
Oh,
Great power couple.
The pictures were adorable
Yeah.
too. I loved
I
them.
actually watched the wedding on video.
Did you really?
He posted it. Yeah, beautiful setting.
cool, yeah.
Look,
That
he
was
had people
gorgeous.
watching over the bridge. There were people yelling at him over there. No, it was a really nice ceremony.
Did he write a song about the wedding,
His
or-
mom gave a nice speech. They had great music too.
Yeah.
I actually watched it because I wish I could have been
You didn't
there
have
for
the
Danny.
bleacher,
Right.
the bleacher bum band down there.
But no Bleacher Bum Band there. I don't know who. I know it was
I'm
mostly
sure
family. It was
Some of the
mostly
guys may have
family.
been there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think Bleacher Jeff made it.
No,
I don't know.
he's still at Wrigley.
He's probably sitting there at the
He's
Winter
just hanging out
Wonderland
right
and
now.
sitting in his seat. By the way, I did go to Winter Wonderland. If you're a Cubs fan and you have kids, it's awesome. And if you're not a Cubs, if you are a
pretty
Cubs fan
awesome
without
anyway.
kids,
If
yeah,
you're-
it's cool.
If you're a Christmas fan, or
Get
a
ready to
winter
pay for a
fan,
$15 hot chocolate out there,
Yeah.
but it's
Shut
pretty cool.
up.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
How much did you drop, like, in general? Like, is it one cost for everything, or everything's a la carte?
the season ticket. If you're a season ticket holder, you got free entrance, which I think is $5 to get in.
That's not.
They got rides that if you're not, like, we got everything for free, but the rides cost money and tickets and stuff like that. They have a train that goes around the infield. They have a teacup thing. They got slides.
Oh, it's on the field.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all on the field.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they have
wow.
the rink out at the
That's inside the ballpark
at the
now.
market?
That just changed into the Kris Kringle Market.
Okay.
And by the way, I did buy licorice this year.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
I did.
We-
Me and Nicole went last year.
We did.
Yeah, and I bought a bunch of licorice, and I actually wasted that batch, but I rebought it this year because it was good, and we've already demolished it. So, but yeah, that's a great thing they got going on at Wrigley Field. If you get a chance, go out there and check it out.
Shout out to Frank and his team.
We saw Frank out there.
Frank
posts a
Walker.
lot. I think they're
He's
working.
so awesome.
I think he's working as hard now as during
Yeah.
the season.
But I
It's
don't
become a
think he doesn't
full-time job.
stop, though.
No, he doesn't.
Like
Right.
he-
There's
he
always
work-
something going
it is.
on there, yeah.
Exactly. He's
Yeah.
constantly
And he's the man.
going.
Frank is the man. Frank Walker Jr., we love you. I don't know if you're coming this Friday. I'll have to ask him now that I think about it. But I did want to back up a little bit since we haven't been on the air
Back
in a
it up.
while.
Back the
We're gonna
truck up.
back it up, and we're gonna go back. What I got in a lot of trouble for this party, by the way. We had the Ray Burst 50 years of baseball party here, and that was a private party. Ray wanted to have a private party. He asked us a year ago.
It was invite only.
It was his invite
Yeah,
only.
his list.
Right,
So
his list. And I did bring in a few volunteers, which got me in a little bit of trouble.
I will say this though, to the trouble thing before you get into the party, is it was dying down. Some of his family started to leave. There was a group of Club 400 people at another event. You tried to get a hold of them to tell them to come over.
I did.
There was still food left, and there's,
I did.
believe it or not, still liquor
Johnny
left.
Benedict was playing.
Yeah.
Benedict.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah. Johnny B.
He was playing.
I don't think that's how you say it.
It's Benedict.
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 Benedict. He told me
Yeah.
yesterday. I met him last night. We'll talk about it
keep
later.
saying it.
But yeah, well, he's like, at least you know how to say my name, and I just messed it up.
You just messed it up. All right,
But-
quick.
Yeah,
How do you say my last
What's
name?
Nicole's
Goy.
last name?
Goy. G-O-Y.
Wow. What a that was like 4 years ago, wasn't it? Oh my god.
That's awesome.
But no, it was a great party. We had a great band play. Some neighbor called the cops on me at 9:30 at night.
I mean,
come on, this is like
on.
this is an older folks party here.
It was like a Motown band.
And it wasn't.
They
Yeah, it
were
wasn't
so
multiple.
good.
great.
They
It
were
was-
so good.
That was amazing.
Yeah, and we, it's funny because when we finally got Billy Williams come out to Club 400.
Swinging Billy Williams.
Which was
Signed the
awesome.
wall. It was beautiful.
He walked in and he came in dressed like old school, like
Yeah.
like how people used to dress.
like the
Class.
suit. He was so.
He was so classy.
And he was so welcoming and open and talking to
Yes.
people and all that kind of thing.
He's
and
cracking jokes.
and by the way, you could tell just by the look in his eye, not by his choice, but that'll be the last time he comes here.
yeah.
He just had too
probably,
hard
yeah.
of a time getting up and down
He
steps
did.
and all that.
But he was
But
really-
once he got down the steps.
Overall, he's healthy. I think his knees
Yeah.
are really bad.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting up there. You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was
Good
great
for-
to
it's great to have him.
And then we had Lee Smith here, which I thought was hilarious because
That
we,
guy.
so Lee Smith comes,
Fun.
which I become friends with Lee, and he's actually doing our fantasy camp in January. But you gotta, Lee Smith is hilarious. I mean, he's the type of guy where he's gonna give you shit, and if you don't give him shit back, well, then you're not gonna get along. You gotta battle his shit with your shit, and you gotta shit talk to him basically. He's one of those guys you gotta shit talk to. But anyways, we're out there. It's 9:30 at night, right? 9:30 at night. Everybody says, we had people come up and speak about Ray and give us a speech. And there's some older ball players that, some ex-Cubs here, that smaller Cubs that I've really never heard of, back in the day that came here. And so group pictures. Hey, where's Lee? Where's Lee?
Bring
Where's
Lee
Lee?
up front. Let's go.
Lee went to bed at 9:30.
Oh, he was already asleep.
He was already in bed at 9:30.
Yeah, he was already in
So
bed.
it could have been. who
Could have
knows
been
how
any
much.
time.
And somebody
that.
asked me, what do you think about that? I said, you know what? Dude, if you know Lee Smith, he likes to sleep. He loves his naps. He used to sleep.
Actually, when we got here, all the people.
He
were
went upstairs
arriving.
and took a nap.
He was literally in bed when
Yeah.
all these people were arriving.
He's
So
like,
he was-
Stu. He's
he
like,
was-
Stu, throw me on some country and westerns. And I'm like, I don't remember ever a country and western TV station out there. What do you want me to do? Like, I want some country and western. I'm like, I don't know what channel that would be.
Is that like old school?
I don't know.
Country and
and western. What do you want to watch?
Is he looking for like original Hank Williams stuff? Or
I don't know.
what? I mean, that's
Right, Bonanza.
Yeah,
Or, I mean,
yeah.
I
But
don't
honestly, it
know.
was a great
Lee
party,
Smith.
wasn't
Big
it?
Lee.
It was a great
it
party.
was so fun.
It was cool.
Brian Fries was here, gave a great speech.
The
Kind of brought.
speech is what I think
Burris
was the best.
back in the
that
fold.
was the best part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And just how.
one of the main focus, I think, the big things was the cake.
Oh,
the
yeah.
cake was awesome.
The cake was incredible. We ordered it from a bakery in Chicago, and they did a perfect replica of a Cubs jersey, and we put Burris on the back with 50 for 50 years. But people were they were taking pictures of that left and right. It literally looked like a jersey. Nobody wanted to cut it. into
No,
it.
in
It was
fact, he took it
beautiful.
home and I think he ate it with his family.
Yeah.
We had a backup cake that we all
Right.
ate.
It was amazing.
But for all the people that missed that party, we're going to redo it for all you guys, our Club 400 family. And we're going to do a little tribute to Ray Burris this Friday night. And we named him our first Club 400 ambassador ever because he's been an ambassador for us. And he's been very good to us. And like I said, without him, we probably don't have Lee Smith or Fergie Jenkins.
Did you
coming
get
to
him
Fantasy
like the
Camp.
gold jacket or whatever?
Well, I do have a special gift for him, and he's not going to listen to this podcast, but so I can tell you what it is. So if you're coming, you know how we have the Club 400 shield. We have the our great guy Brandon Ort made a 50th anniversary logo. We made that into a wooden plaque that we're going to give him.
Like
And we're also giving him. I'll leave the second half alone. But
there you go.
Yeah. So come on. I mean, we're not selling.
Like
By the way, we're not selling tickets anymore for the Christmas party, so we're not trying to push that on you. If you bought a ticket, thank you. If you didn't, that's fine too. I know it's tough out there with money and everything like that, so we appreciate you guys thinking about us. We also had after that we had our good friend Courtney Lozar's father, Larry Lozar, who is retired from Scotsman. Scotsman is the official ice of Club 400, by the way. And he helped me out a lot with the condo. He got me like a $4,500 ice machine for free, which was amazing when I needed it bad.
Awesome.
That's Jamie's dad, too, isn't it?
Yeah, Jamie, Emmerich, Courtney, awesome. But so anyways, the only reason why I brought it up, because I didn't think it was funny at all, but he come down, Larry comes down here, the party started at 5, I think. He got here at 4, and I'm like, Larry, what's the matter? Oh, man, I was golfing. I kind of slipped on the hill. And I went upstairs. I came back down, and all of a sudden, I saw a commotion. Larry, took a step, and he twisted something.
Oh, boy.
And I went up to him, and he was in severe pain. Now, this is his retirement party, for crying out loud. And he's like, Stu, I think I need to go to the hospital. I said, Larry, with the things the way they are nowadays, if we go to the hospital, you're going to miss your whole entire party. Now, I can't tell you how many people I know who've retired and things went to shit.
It's unbelievable.
I know, isn't it?
Somebody falling off the roof, putting Christmas lights up, the day after they retire. Boom, dead.
But it was just funny.
That's why you got to live life every day. That's how I go at it.
Thank God he's not going to need surgery or anything like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Shout out to Larry.
Shout out to Larry. Get well soon. No surgery needed.
That's
needed.
fantastic.
That was our second party. I screwed up. I said that was our first, but obviously Patty and Dave Elart had their anniversary party for Dave here earlier this year.
Retirement party.
Retirement party.
Anniversary.
So, yeah.
Maybe it was their anniversary. Who knows?
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. So
Patty and Dave.
Whenever that
I think they're coming, aren't they?
It's timeless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we love Dave. Nicole, we still have to get Dave a Club 400 tank top.
Is that what he's requiring?
William, have you ever worn a tank top before?
No.
No, you wear spaghetti straps.
Yeah,
I know
spaghetti
you
straps
do.
for sure.
I
I don't
know
even
you
know what
do.
those are, but I'm guessing they're thin.
I don't think I've ever worn one in my entire life. I got titties. I got male titties.
Yeah, people don't need to see my what do we call that in Cincinnati? Side boob.
But Jimmy, we all know Jimmy Wadelia, modern day Romeo Jimmy. He loves his tank tops. He loves his basketball
He does.
jerseys. Yeah, he always wears
I
that
love modern day romance.
Speaking of Jimmy, did you see what he did the other day?
Yes, I totally
How
saw
cool
that.
is that? And why? I don't know why on God's green earth Chevy Chase came to Cane's. He must be a partial owner. Or
something. But why would he
But
show
there's
up
a
of all people?
new Cane's that opened up in Morton Grove or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Chevy Chase was going to be there to open up this new thing.
And he did the reenactment of Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, doing the lights.
Like
and
in the
stuff.
drum roll
So
and
Jimmy, who works at Volo, the
Volo Auto Museum, located in Volo, Illinois, by the way. By the way, we're going to do a Club 400 trip out there really soon. They're just getting a liquor license. Side note.
He gets the car from the movie that they drove around. Maybe, it was probably from the first movie.
I don't know if it was the exact car.
Oh, it was the car.
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they only do it the best at Volo Auto Museum. By the way,
this isn't the first time he's done this. He has also driven the original Batmobile to places to do stuff.
Jimmy might have the best job in the world.
I think he does.
But he deserves it.
So he drives it, and Chevy
And
signed.
it fits him so well.
Oh, he's perfect for it.
Chevy signed the hood of the car and stuff like that. I mean, just totally awesome.
I didn't even see that. I totally missed it.
It's a video. You got to follow Jimmy all the
good.
time, man. That guy does epic
I
stuff.
can't keep up with him. He's awesome. I was with him Saturday night. And the Salsa King.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Shout out to the Salsa King.
It was fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Did you celebrate his birthday?
Whose birthday?
Happy birthday, Marty.
Happy birthday,
Marty! I didn't know it was his birthday until Facebook told me.
Yeah. How would you know?
Yeah, I can't keep track of everybody.
No, we got too many.
We need someone full time on Club 400 just to post birthdays. Yeah,
That's it.
I miss them. I try to do the best I can.
If you're interested in the job, go to.
You will get paid.
Yes.
Nothing. Yeah.
You could be the first official birthday wisher. And transitioning into what we just our last endeavor, which was a Club 400 music trivia.
Oh yeah,
It was awesome.
Did you guys have beer there?
We had Club 400 beer there.
Club 400 Ballpark Lager is a beer for all 9 innings. Take me out to the ball game. This crisp, easy drinking lager is perfect for a summer day amongst the bricks and ivy. Crafted at Crystal Lake Brewing, this beer is clean and refreshing with minimal bitterness so that you can celebrate a W in style. From Club 400, Cubs fans helping Cub fans. This baseball brew can be found at most places that sell beer in Northwest Illinois or from Crystal Lake Brewing. Beer master Ryan Clooney. Enjoy a beer or 6-pack today, and please remember to drink responsibly.
We're going to announce our total amount raised Friday night at the Christmas party.
Nice.
We're getting close, figuring that out.
Yeah. The last number we're waiting for is actually the beer figure. But I can tell you what we drank that night if anybody wants to know. How many tables did we have, Nicole? Do you remember?
We had 9.
We had more than that,
tables.
didn't we? Seemed like more.
No, we did. Hold on. Well, you know what it was? They told us that we were going to have 12, and I think we ended up
'Cause we had
having-
extra tables.
Yeah, we did. Only one, but they told, well, Holiday Inn has been awesome. It's just a little
Yeah, thank you, Holiday Inn,
miscommunication.
Crystal Lake. Appreciate you guys. You
Massive
guys have been
thank
great.
you. So there was just a little miscommunication in there. So I think we were supposed to have 12, and I think we filled 11.
Gotcha.
How many was it per table?
8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
We had about 6, 7, 8 volunteers. For our first one, I was humbled that people chose to spend their Saturday night with us, and also not only just spend their time with us, but spend their hard-earned money. Because I think about this year with Club 400, definitely a transitional year. It wasn't like our standard year, but it's also the first year coming out of COVID too.
Mm-hmm.
Like legit wise, as far as I mean, COVID's still here, obviously, but restrictions are off and things are going on now. But overall, I mean, it's been a great year, and I think about it. I was driving around the other day, and we're going to celebrate 10 years of Club 400,
Wow.
2023.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. And I'm trying to figure out, do we want to celebrate 10 years of Club 400 in 2023 or 2024? Because 2023, I opened it in August, and we didn't do any charity work. Our first event was with Nick Sheridan, obviously, in 2014. So I opened it in 2013, but we didn't turn into a charity until 2014. But I'm hoping maybe that 2024 could be the year that we hit $1 million raised for Cub fans. We're at $730,000
Sounds
right
about
now.
right.
I think we can do it.
Yeah, easily.
For sure.
You might have to hold some back before that.
I can't wait to hit $1 million because it seemed like a dream. It seemed like it was a lofty expectation. And I think about where we come from day one till now and all the great memories we have. It's amazing. And, we're not quitting when we hit $1 million, but we're going to make some changes. Like that's the whole thing of bringing Nicole in, and we got Debbie now, who works on our books, keeps our books straight, which is very important when you're running a charity. And so, yeah, it's a little. It's been a great year. We were busy all year long doing great things, and this party was for Club 400, and it was. I'm pretty close. We raised between $6,800 and $7,200.
I mean, that's awesome for our first one.
Yeah.
That's incredible. It
I
was
have,
smooth. It was easy.
I was
Everybody
there in
showed
spirit.
up.
I
Of course
wasn't
you were,
there,
William.
but I have 2 comments. One, you're welcome for the idea on the T-shirt.
Yes, we'll be selling those at the Christmas party. By the way, I just gave William his shirt tonight.
And 2, we have a serious issue I think we need to talk about. I was
boy.
clearly following people's pictures and videos while I was not there that night, and Crawley with the shirt. I mean,
we try.
I think we need to talk about this.
We try.
Do we
William.
try? I think
We
there's.
try.
I think there's a faction of the Club 400 group that encourages it.
Oh, the Sweaty
sure.
Boys. The Sweaty
The
Boys. I love the
Sweaty
Sweaty
But
Boys.
he went solo.
He
from
did, but there was
what
no.
I understood.
But there, I guess.
He went Justin
No.
Timberlake wise,
No, because nobody else from the Sweaty Boys were there.
Oh, they weren't.
I don't think so, right?
Carlos
Because
is not a Sweaty Boy. His son
not
is.
official. I think
son.
he's like a honorary member.
Yeah,
but his son
was
wasn't
Daryl there?
Daryl wasn't there.
Yeah, Daryl
Oh,
wasn't
so he
there.
was the only sweaty boy
Yeah,
there.
officially.
Okay.
I mean, he can actually pull it off.
So maybe he feels like he needs to represent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of give him that.
I think Stu has a little bit of a thing for him
No, I mean, he's just.
without a shirt.
No, I mean, he
I
can pull it off. He can pull it off.
there is a picture floating around at the music trivia link that would support that
Really?
claim.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
Oh,
No, the
yes.
guy's got some guns. I'm not gonna lie.
I know.
Interesting.
I just don't know.
I don't know if I could pull it off. I got these
thought-
love handles that'd be piling over my jeans. You know.
I
I mean, we were just talking
I've
about
always
tank
had those.
tops.
can I just show it to you, William?
Oh, hello.
I mean, if you guys
Let me
want
see
to
that
go
picture.
check out the link, I do
think
have
we-
the video to prove.
I think we
but
need to post that.
I think we should.
Oh, that was a little hand. We're holding hands.
A little hand drive.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. Actually, Sam, our videographer, pointed that out, and he goes, "Oh, look at them! They're such a cute couple."
By the way, Sam, our videographer, doing great work. We released a couple
shout out.
videos. Brian McIntyre video was unbelievable. Christopher Morel video was unbelievable.
Fantastic.
And look for more videos in the past, including one that will be filmed here on Friday night.
Yep. Yep.
And it's going to be fun.
Well, we just want to give a quick shout out, quick thank you to our for music trivia. We had some helpers that night. So obviously Holiday Inn. Some people don't know this, but Holiday Inn literally gave us that entire venue for free.
Yeah.
That night. They were incredible. They worked with us. They were sweet.
They let us bring our own food in.
Yep.
Not a lot of hotels will let you do that.
No, for sure. And so they were so great. And so they didn't make a ton of money that night.
No.
Very
I mean,
little.
I think they made money on the bar.
Yeah. Well, it's
I mean,
Club 400.
that whole bar was. They only had one bar in the corner.
Yeah.
And it was constantly busy.
It was. There was a line there all the time.
We
So
went through
that-
7 cases and 1 keg of beer, which isn't too bad.
That's not too shabby.
Club 400 represented that night.
Yeah.
Because you know what, William? There ain't no party like a Club 400 party because the Club 400 party won't stop.
And then a big thanks to Tony V. He donated 20 pizzas. He's out in Crystal
Pizza's
Lake.
great. Carrie,
was
wasn't
amazing.
it Carrie?
Carrie. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
It actually
But-
has a little gambling thing hooked. It's a restaurant / gambling place with
Yeah.
great pizza. It was good pizza.
But I talked to him today because we're also going to have him
Christmas party?
stop by at the Christmas party with some pizza.
Is he coming?
He's probably not coming, but the
shoot.
pizza is. But he told me the dough is made from scratch, the pizza sauce is made from scratch, the lasagna is made from scratch, the beef is made from scratch. Literally everything he serves is from scratch.
He didn't even know us, and he gave us 20 free pizzas.
That's what I mean. This guy's
Club 400 only
amazing.
does the best pizza.
Well, you know why?
We
though?
always have pizza.
But Nicole, I talked to him, and I'm kind of a closer, wouldn't you say?
I don't know
Stu?
if you're a closer. I think
I
I'm the
mean,
closer. I mean, I just
well,
closed Marty for the baseball league. It took me.
right. Yeah.
I had to make a 2-hour deal with him to get Marty to come to the Club
Do you want
400
to see
Fantasy
some
Baseball.
texts? Do you want to? Yeah.
Marty said I was the one who closed the deal.
Yeah. Mhm. We'll have to talk to him again because I don't know if that's accurate.
No, it's accurate. I was with him Saturday night. He said, you close it. And you know what?
It's so weird,
So
'cause
me
he
and
already
Marty
said
belong to
yes.
the boys club. All right? He's not going to give credit to you. He's going to, because the boys stick together. You got to stick together, man. The
You
boys
both-
got to stick together.
That's right. That's right. We all know the truth.
I'm not going to get in the middle of this
No,
one.
you
just
shouldn't.
keep-
Dave Arnold came all the way out and
Dave,
ran it.
He was the man. Not only,
And
not
Joe,
only
And he'll be
did
here
he
Friday
do-
night. Joe Kilgallen. Yeah.
He did music trivia, but he also jumped in last minute and did karaoke for us.
Yep.
So Dave Arnold, massive props to you, buddy.
Thank you
were
both to
awesome.
both Dave Arnold and Joe Kilgallen, friends of Club 400.
Yes.
They will both be here Friday night.
Can't wait.
Excellent.
So that's cool. That's awesome. And then Crowley's team went down that night.
Ouch.
Paul Johnson's table, I don't remember what they call themselves, are the trivia champions. They all got gift cards. And, there was a battle there. Crowley went up there, shit talked. And,
Crawley's kind of like Mr. Second Place.
well, dude, you know what?
Doesn't it seem like he's
oh
always,
my gosh, dude.
He's always the bridesmaid.
There was also
Remember the trivia thing we were at?
there were
with
rumors of him cheating too. I don't know. I don't think Crowley would cheat. but
I do.
He had his phone
Oh.
underneath in his lap, and
He's
very-
so
he's-
used to
he-
finishing second.
he's a competitor.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is quite competitive.
he's competitive, but
but
he's
it's a good thing.
number 2.
But I wonder if he's.
Should we
able to
start calling him number 2? See if he figures it
We'll
out.
call him number 2.
See if he can accept
number
it.
2.
Unbelievable.
You remember that trivia contest with the social media Cub people that we went to? It was up on the screen.
Oh, that was the
You and I had a team. We were in first after one question,
Oh my God, social media night.
and then it was Crawley and somebody else.
A girl, I think it was a girl.
And this girl was standing between Crawley and another guy, cheating off the two of them. And
Oh, I heard this
Jumps
story.
in at
She
the-
out cheated Crawley
I
basically.
heard
jumps in
this
on the last
story.
question.
Yes.
Probably got it from the other guy. Got it right. She leapt over Crawley, and that was for something big. Throughout the first pitch.
No,
of the game.
yeah.
Yeah, Crawley
Yeah.
told me that story. Yep.
So then he couldn't make it in the big league, so he went down to South Bend.
Number 2. Yeah, he did do a good job in South Bend.
He threw it better than I did.
Yeah, you did. I saw the
I was
videos.
kind of.
That was kind of predictable.
That was pretty.
I mean, he's younger.
Bottom line is, like, I wasn't gonna go in there and just play the lob game.
No,
I was going to go in there and
brought
fire
the heat.
strike, and then I got thrown off by that little boy. He threw me off a little bit.
You threw the heat for 32 feet.
I got to tell this story on the podcast because we're kind of we're going to talk about the Christmas party next. But so I throw that first pitch, and then at South Bend on our Club 400 trip out there, came up top, and this woman comes up to me, and she's beautiful. She's like 9 out of 10. Okay, if Cole was listening, she's a 10 out of 10. And she comes up to me, she's like, "Oh, can I have your picture? Can I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, Club 400 is getting somewhere. Oh my gosh." Well,
I'm so cool.
yeah, I'm cool, man. She wants a picture of Club 400.
You want me to sign something for you?
Yeah. And then she's like, well, back up the day before, I was at Obvious Shirts with our good friends Joe Johnson and the crew over there. And I told him I was throwing out the first pitch on Sunday. And Cole was that was his first start back from being injured. So he gave me an ice cold jersey. So I wore it on the mound. So I come up and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this beautiful lady wants to take a picture with me. Who, Club 400 is getting somewhere." And she's like, "Oh, by the way, I'm Cole Franklin's mom, and I love your shirt." It was awesome because I was like, it was just hilarious because
You actually thought it was for you.
I had to check myself, And now we talked to. We met his family that day. They were in the owner's box.
Yeah, of course. She looked like she was in her mid-20s.
She's probably my age.
She's probably she's probably younger.
Cole's like 20, 21.
21 maybe, yeah.
So she's probably in her late 40s, right? I don't know.
Mid, probably.
We'll ask Cole when we see him.
She looked younger. Is she coming to the party?
They were going to come. They're not coming.
Mrs. Franklin?
Yeah.
And Mr., he's cool too.
He's an agent.
Yeah.
He used to work for Boris,
Yeah.
and then he separated from Boris. Now he has his own agency.
Yeah.
Good people.
Very
Franklin's.
nice. Yeah.
Ryan Franklin, I think it was Ryan Franklin, was related to him. He used to pitch in the major leagues.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Oh, wow.
so they got some baseball in their blood. In fact, the reason why Cole Franklin's parents are not coming is because Cole's brother is playing organized baseball, and they have a big game in Florida that weekend. So
Is Wes Jameson coming up
no,
to see his boy?
but
Cole
Lori
Franklin?
Christensen is coming up.
All right.
That's awesome. So we do have Oklahoma people coming up.
Excellent.
But let's go back and finish up the. We're moving around here, but as far as the trivia, anybody else to think? I think we got everybody covered. But just a great night. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting us. I talked to good old Mike from Joey's song, and he's like, "You guys are constantly busy. Maybe you need to slow down a little bit. You're wearing your members out." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe you're right. We are." It was a busy year. It really was. And now we finish off the year with our annual Christmas party, and it's going to be a blast.
And then we rest.
For now, until Stu calls me and is like, "Nicole,
Yeah, I'm bored.
I
Let's do
know,
something.
I want another party."
We are not, by the way, having a pre-convention party this year. So sorry, we usually do, but just too much stuff going on right now. So this is it. So if you bought a ticket, thanks for coming out. Let's talk about this party. It's going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
So we kind of it's a
gonna
homage
be
to
so
South
good.
Bend a little bit. There's
It is.
a lot of South Bend love going to be here. We have Andrew Berlin, owner of the South Bend Cubs, coming out here. We have the announcers coming out. We have Chris Hagstrom, who does all the video productions. And I don't know if is Stu going to show up or what. Are you guys surprising me with Stu? Stu better be here for crying out loud. Do you know
Stu the mascot.
Yeah, Stu the mascot.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
We got a picture.
I'm going to ask Andrew Berlin if they can get an extra large,
Stu costume?
maybe a double X costume for me. And then I could be Stu for a day.
For Stu.
I could be a mascot for a day at South Bend.
You should totally do it.
Oh, I could be Stu.
You would be so good.
That'd be awesome, dude. I would love
And people
to do
would
that.
be like, "Hey, Stu," and you'd be like, "Yeah,
Yeah, that's me. All right, so we also got Brandon King coming.
Who? Oh, Brandon King. He's an announcer. He's an
the
announcer.
announcer, the play-by-play. And then Scott, I don't know, Changon?
Shingon. Scotty Shingon.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He's been here before, I believe. Yeah, he's
So
coming.
he's coming too.
And I don't know if they're bringing the South Bend trophy or not.
You're going to have to show up to find out.
Yeah. If you didn't buy a ticket, you'll never know.
Oh.
And obviously,
No, we'll post a picture if they bring it."
Cubs' number one prospect. Well, it depends on whose list. Pete Crow Armstrong has crept up a little bit. That's only because our guy Brennan had some issues with health, and but he's doing good.
He'll be up right
And
away.
he's already been out to Club 400 Chicago.
Yes.
And he signed the wall, and he is literally such a nice guy.
Awesome guy.
Nice guy. Like,
You
like
think he's going to start the year with the big team?
Oh, I hope so.
I'll tell you what. If he does, he's going to have a really good spring to do so.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
gonna
he
have to
will.
Be, yeah.
He will.
He's got to be healthy. And
And I'll tell you, the Cole Franklin, man. Did you mention he's coming?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming. Cole Franklin.
I've never seen anything like what we saw He threw 2 pitches in a row. One a fastball that hit 102.
No way.
Which is fast.
That's really fast.
And then he threw a curveball the next pitch, and it was like 73 or something. I've never seen a disparity like that in 2. You can't hit that curveball.
That is awesome.
It would be impossible after you saw the pitch before that.
Yeah.
He's got good stuff. If he stays healthy, he's going to be the man.
He'll definitely make it to the major leagues because he's got movement on his pitches too. So it's not like he's just throwing a straight fastball.
No, it's wicked movement.
That's
He'll be
awesome.
good. Yeah, he's going to be.
I love watching pitchers like that. It's just it's like an art.
Well, and
an
it's so
art
fun to
form.
see them
It's
develop
beautiful.
too, from when they go from young up to really getting with good coaches and stuff like that, and improving their game and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy Skinner, I'll tell you how this party happened. Tommy Skinner, great friend of Club 400, ran into him at a store the other day. A certain kind of a store.
Oh, dear. Do we need to say Lover's Lane?
And then I went
It's
back.
legal now.
Yeah, then I went.
Lover's Lane, it's not?
He ended up donating a couple things for the auction for Friday night. So he's like, you want to come over to, I think his brother-in-law's house or something? I think that's who it is. And so I ended up going over there, and I ended up staying there for 2 hours because he had a man cave in his garage, a kegerator. He had it all. It was awesome. So, but anyways, Tommy Skinner said, hey, I ran into Brendan Davis, and I mentioned Club 400, and he gave me the thumbs up, and he said he had heard of it, and he knows about it. So I was like, I'm going to hit up Brendan Davis. So I hit him up on Twitter, and I was like, hey, would you like to come out for our Christmas party? And he said, yeah, I would love to. And then I had to deal with the Boris boys, his agents, So it got a little snaggly there, but I actually reached out to Brendan, and I said, it ain't going to happen, man. These guys want a little bit too much money, and we don't have that. And he's like, no, we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. And he really wanted to come out, kind of like Morrell really wanted to come out.
Right.
So, at the end of the day, he's the man. He called the shots. So we got him to come out, and then we brought him to the condo because they had brought all the top 15 prospects to Wrigley Field last weekend of the year. And he was in town, and we said, come on over, check our place out. And I signed the wall, and he kept on talking about Cole, And then I do talk to Wes Jamison and a few other people and found out they're best friends. They're very they're the yin and the yang, kind of like me and you, William. Like me and you like politics, but not. But like
You're the yin to my yang.
So like you got Cole, who's wild and crazy, and then you got Brendan, who's very reserved.
Cole doesn't. If you look at pictures, like he doesn't look wild.
You see that mustache he had on?
Yes.
That oh my gosh! I printed out some pictures for the event today. He's got like a porno star mustache.
That's a totally that's for sure.
Gosh, porn star.
We should all wear porn star mustaches.
We should. We should.
I'd make that happen.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Well, you got one going right now, William.
You could totally pull it off.
Pull that off.
You got a porn star mustache.
Would he have to
that
shave
beard.
everything else? Can you grow a mustache too?
This is as good as it gets.
That's it. All right.
It's not bad.
No.
That's not bad.
So yeah, we got Cole Franklin, Brendan Davis. Let's talk about some of the. Six String Crossing is our band. So yeah, that was one thing that we. So I gave Jimmy shit the other night. He said, forever we wanted the Modern Day Romeos to play here. The whole entire band. Usually it's just Jimmy and Justin. Oh, Stu, it's too hard. I can't do it. Blah blah blah. Then we get the U gang out here, and all I had to do is plug in one plug, and we got a full band. I'm like, what the hell is going on, Jimmy? So I talked to Justin. I talked to the Modern Day Romeos. I was like, I just got to bypass Jimmy. If we want to have the
you got to go to all the talent in the band, Justin.
Yeah. So Modern Day Romeos
Shout out,
band.
Jimmy.
Now that we know we
love
can
you,
pull it
Jimmy.
off, we're gonna have the band out next year. They weren't available.
No, they need to be here. They need to.
The band. We've never had a full Modern Day Romeo show at Club
And
400.
they're so good.
They're awesome.
They're so good.
By the way, we missed the pub in the park talking about that. We won't even talk about that, but that was awesome. Thank you, Lake in the Hills. Yeah, thank you, Lake in the Hills. Liz
my
Wakeman. I just forgot all about it.
We've been busy, Stu.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What in the
Yeah, we've been so busy. Pub in the Park was blast. We're going to do it next year, and hopefully the Modern Day Romeos are going to play. But let's go over some of the great things that are because hopefully right now it's not like 5,000 Cub fans listen to this podcast. We know our group here. Hopefully you're maybe getting ready to come to the Christmas party, or you're driving the Christmas party. Let's talk about this Christmas party a little bit. Let's talk about what's going on here.
Tickets are still for sale.
Well, not for long. We're going to come. Yeah, maybe.
I know. So
yeah.
if
William's going to drop this tonight on Wednesday, and then we'll sell
Which
tickets
apparently he
for
is.
Thursday.
you have a limited amount of time. So
Yeah. So buy your tickets if you haven't. Like I said, we're not pushing it, but let's talk about it. First of all, we're raising money for a South Bend charity called A Rosie Place. Nicole, what is that all about? Because you know more than I do. I've yet to have a meeting with those guys, but we will have one.
It's incredible. I've checked them out online. I had a great conversation with the CEO of the place, and it's literally almost like a home that they've converted into. They call them sleepovers, where children that are medically fragile get to come and they sleep over. So the parents that have to care for them 24/7, they have a little bit of a break. They have a little bit of a breather because William, you can attest to this. Having a medically fragile child, it takes such a toll.
Oh, yeah.
William knows more than anybody.
Well, right. And so this is a place where someone like you could go and drop your son or your daughter off, and they're well cared for.
It's like a school you went to after a while, and they redo the gym or something, and you're like, oh, I wish they would have had that when I was there.
Right. Exactly.
That sounds so awesome.
Right.
You know, what a great thing.
Oh, it's amazing. And I talked to the CEO, the woman that started it, and she started it, I want to say, 18 years ago. And my conversation with her, she is just as passionate about her and her vision and this incredible place as it sounds like she was when it's almost like she just started it. She is just passionate, and she loves these kids, and she loves what they do. And one of their promises too is that they don't charge the families for anything.
Awesome.
So they have to really work on being financially responsible for donations and all that. So we've partnered with them because they are in the same area as the Iowa Cubs, and they've done a little bit of work together. And so it's something that's really important that we focus on and give back to that type of community.
Oh, it's perfect. We love doing anything for kids.
Yeah.
And I know we like to stay local, but this party, Crawley mentioned to it. I keep bringing Crawley up, but Crawley's like, Cubs are obviously in transitional phase, kind of like we are.
Right.
And we should do a minor league party. Let's get some of the kids out here. And that's what's going to be so great about this party, William, is you got two best friends coming out that both want to be at this party.
Right.
I have told you many times, a lot of times, like, these guys wanted to come to this party. Mm-hmm. They can't wait to come. They're looking to have a great time. And
imagine how great, Wisdom and Schwindel were.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
We need to get those guys out.
Those guys have arrived,
Yeah.
where these guys are on their way to arriving. They're going to probably really be good guests.
And I can't tell you how many times, because I'm texting them and, just checking in with flights and if they need anything. I can't tell you how many times both of these guys have been like, Nicole, I am so excited.
Oh,
I cannot wait to come. Like, they are literally stoked.
So let me clearly air on this, too. So what happened was we were going to have just Brennan Davis, and we were going to have a surprise. So I had talked to some people about surprising Brennan with Cole here. And
were you going to wrap him up in a big box? Like a
refrigerator? We didn't know what we were going to do, but we decided at the end of the day, since both these guys were coming in a day early, would be beneficial to, hang out with them the night before. So instead of surprising them. So that's what.
It was going to be tough because they were both staying at the same hotel, and I was going to have to,
we got people coming out of town staying at the hotel. Yeah.
It was, I mean, it would have been fun, but it would have been tough to pull off.
So we just decided, and it would help sell tickets that we got two guests coming, and so it was just a decision that was made. Like, we were going to keep it a secret and catch it on video and like have a great video. It was like, well, you know what? I'd rather get to know these guys a little bit more, and part of the whole thing is obviously like, I think both these guys are going to put on the pinstripes and come to Wrigley Field. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't invite them over here. And I want to give them some Club 400 luck and some Club 400 love.
Yep.
And usually when players come over here,
you clearly wouldn't let them sign the wall if they weren't going to make the big team.
Yeah, they're going to be the first two guys that sign the wall. Who you never know what's going to happen, guys. Injuries, whatever. But I honestly, both of them are going to make it to the major leagues. Maybe not at the same time. I think Brennan will get there first. Cole will be there second. But they'll be our guys that we root for.
Mm-hmm.
So. But what else we got going on that night, Nicole? We have a lot of auctions. We have about 10 silent auctions. We're going to do raffle tickets.
Some raffle.
Chris Lemke comes through again, makes us a lot of custom stuff, one-of-a-kind things that we're going to have the guys sign. And then our good guy, John Benedict's cousin, John Benedict.
Good guy.
Benedict.
John Benedict.
Benedict.
How long you been friends with the guy?
Is nephew, I believe.
Yeah.
Who goes to Huntley High School, made these awesome Christmas ornaments. And he did some with Cole, and he did some with Brennan. We're going to be selling those signed.
Signed.
Yeah. That you can put on your Christmas tree. there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. We got our Jaeger shirts available for sale.
And the
Obvious
food.
Shirts.
The food.
Ching dong!
I think that's what I'm most excited
Mike,
about. Is the
we're
food.
going to do a Mexican. We're going to do a
I can't
Mexican
wait.
fiesta.
All I want
Tacos.
is Mexican
So
food.
good.
That's it.
So good.
And then pizza later. We always do that.
It's going to be good.
We got a lot of surprises, really do. I mean, there's a couple people going to be here that you don't know, but not any players, but some Cubs people are going to be here. So we're looking forward to it. Tom Ricketts is not going to be here. I did invite him. He has a prior engagement that he has to speak at. But we were hoping to get him out here. So.
And a big, massive thank you to Mike Chicoine.
Oh, yes.
Massive.
Thank you so much. I haven't even met this guy. He's done so much for Club 400. Not just this party. Put a nice donation to help us pay for this party, which will allow us to give more money to
Cubs fans.
Club 400, and also obviously our charity.
A Rosie Place.
Yeah, Rosie Place. So that helped out a lot because, you know what, these parties, I always try to up my parties, like every party I've ever had, I try to make it better. That's why, I could have just stopped at Brendan Davis, but I was like, no, let's get his best friend out here. And not only that, but Brendan Davis, he's really tight with his mom. This is going to be a special night for him. It's both of them. Let's bring Brendan Davis' mother out here. So we flew her in too, So I think it's going to be great. I want these guys to come here, have a blast, and remember us when they make it to Major League. So when we have a party again, they can come back as major leaguers.
When
and
they're
be like,
all-stars.
yeah, right, exactly. You just never know.
They have their posse.
But they're going to have at least 90 to 100 new fans
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
after
for
Friday.
sure.
They're going to pull for them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe it'll give them a little more drive to make it to the big.
Exactly. We'll bless them with some Club 400 lager. Maybe pour a little bit over their heads.
Right, yeah.
Just sprinkle it a little.
Just a little Club 400 blessing. Anything else you want to cover about that Christmas party, Nicole?
No, I think we've done it. I'm excited. I can't wait. The
I'm
Christmas
excited.
party is fun.
Yeah, and London tickets went on sale. I did not purchase mine yet. I'm on the fence. I want to go, but the only tickets they were offering were last row upper deck, and I'm $200 a piece. I'm I don't know, but Cubs convention is finally coming back. Nicole's never been to the Cubs convention.
never been.
Can you believe that, William? William, did we not have a blast at the last Cubs convention?
I can't.
Oh
I
my
can't wait.
God.
I can't wait.
William, I got a
That's
room.
where you learned how to sit on a bar stool.
Oh dear.
What happened? I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't remember.
You don't remember.
Because this year was my first spring training too.
Yes.
This will be my first Cubs convention.
And it's going to be different this year, by the way.
Which one?
Cubs convention.
Oh, for sure.
They're doing it differently.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. We reached out to the Cubs. Who was our contact there?
Jen
Jen Martindale.
Martindale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we asked if we could put up a booth there, and they're not having any booths there.
We had a great Zoom call with her.
Yeah.
She was.
They donated
actually
2 tickets.
Yes.
Cubs convention tickets. I don't know who won those.
music trivia.
Yeah, somebody won them at music trivia.
Stewie, do you need some cash?
I think we all could use a little cash at this point, right? I mean,
Exactly.
Oh man, it's been a rough year.
It's been a rough
year for a lot of people. But that's why, Friday night, man, it's just gonna be everybody hang out, get together, and have a great time.
Something epic always happens at your Christmas parties too.
Oh yeah,
So I'm looking forward to
something quite memorable.
a lot of
something
action.
memorable.
There's gonna be a lot of action.
A lot of action. 12 rounds of action. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, we got a lot of things
A lot of. It's like a.
So
circus.
if you're actually coming to the Christmas party, obviously it starts at 6. But if you come anytime after 6:30, you're gonna miss some stuff.
Oh yeah, no, don't show up late.
Do not show up
Don't
late.
show up late.
a little bit
And we
early.
literally
I don't usually say
have,
that, but
I mean, I give Stu an estimated timeline. We have every minute accounted
Every
for.
minute filled.
So if you want to show up fashionably late, you're going to
don't
fashionably
show up
miss
fashionably
things.
late. Nothing,
Don't do it.
because we have so much to do before the 2 guys get here.
Right.
Just give it. Where are we at, William?
I'm right here.
He's giving me the
Sit there.
end this thing.
No, I'm
thing.
just kind of giving you the.
He wants me to wrap it.
Winding it up
What's
a little.
next?
bit.
Yo,
All right,
I've
what's
been
next?
in bar. Oh no, you want me to wrap it?
Wrap it.
But no, it's gonna be fun, and I'm looking forward to next year. And like I said, with Cubs convention, and then fantasy camp in Las Vegas, we're pretty much full now. We got full rosters, ready to rock and roll. And then Arizona, JP is not coming out for the Christmas party. I tried to get him to come out,
JP.
but JP is now on a radar because he kind of runs the fort in Mesa, Arizona. So, JP, we will miss you at the Christmas party.
He came out to Palooza. That was fun.
Yeah, you came out to Palooza.
Yeah, that was fun to see him.
Palooza was great. And you know what? If you still waiting for your picture, like we obviously distribute the pictures, but if you paid for your picture to be mailed out, we are going to be doing that next week. Hopefully you'll get them right in time for Christmas, maybe a week before, maybe 2 weeks before. And then if you haven't got your picture, they'll always be available here at Club 400, which is my house. So if you didn't get your picture, it's safe. I don't need a picture of you and Patrick Wisdom signed. I really don't. So I want to make sure
He's going to have a wall in one of the rooms, just everybody else in Patrick Wisdom signed.
I still have pictures of people with Rizzo that I could never find. Somebody's, I was like thinking about cutting the people out and just keeping a Rizzo.
Keep
Just stick Rizzo on there.
But I think
He's back
I'll
with the
find these
Yankees.
people eventually.
Yeah.
I kind of was hoping that he was going to come back home, but he re-signed with the Yankees.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was such a far-fetched thing. I know he wouldn't, but there was that little glimmer of hope.
No, I think we were all kind of hoping for that.
I think he was
Yeah.
interested, but
But that's what I'm talking about earlier. Like, are the offers like?
there's okay. So now you've mentioned both people that have been signed. I mean, there literally has not been any other action.
At least I'm up to date.
Yeah.
How about that?
You should call Boris though, since you're in tight now with the Boris brothers.
Well, I'm not really tight with the Boris brothers. If we're tight with anybody, we're tight with. Well, we did this. We're working. By the way, Nicole said we should mention this. We are definitely, and we don't know who our guest is or anything like that. For one of our big parties in 2023,
Oh yeah.
we are working with Special Olympics. I'm really happy to work with those guys, and they're really happy to work. This is a match made in heaven. They like us. We like them. We want to raise a lot of money for Special Olympics. It's a great cause. It's an awesome cause.
We went to the ball.
I got ripped on for wearing gym shoes with my tuxedo.
Just so you guys know,
Yeah,
it
clear
was
the air here, Nicole.
I will.
Stick up for
I
me,
will.
you?
Okay, so it was a thing. It was a thing on the invitation. Everybody was technically supposed
Sean
to
Gary
wear.
ripped the shit out of me.
No, everybody did. So in his defense, you were supposed to wear tennis shoes. Even the ladies were supposed to. So there was a bunch of ladies that didn't.
Right.
But the tennis shoes didn't quite go with my dress.
No,
you know
they
what
didn't
I mean?
match.
Didn't quite match.
I said to wear
I
the
like
gym.
the look
I say
for
wear
you.
gym shoes. I'm like one of those guys who like
yeah.
the girls with gym shoes.
Yeah, but
Is that weird, William?
No, but a sequin dress. I mean, I was
Okay,
like,
what woman? If we're going to talk about this, what woman have you ever met that's wearing really nice, sexy high heels, and they don't bitch about how tired their feet are all night? Come on, wear the tennis shoes. Be comfortable.
yeah, but
do a
it's a
little
look,
dancing.
right? It's a look.
You
But
know?
the guys wore tennis shoes and they were all fun. There were some
Yeah.
women, but it depended on the dress.
Of course.
You know what I mean? It had to go.
Right.
It had to go. So, anyways,
Did
we
you
were
have glitter
there.
on that night or no?
You might have glitter on your face that night.
Thank you, my 7-year-old daughter. No, but it was amazing because the connections that we made that night, we got to talk to a ton of people.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to talk and hear about Club 400. It was really great. We had made a lot of connections and had great conversations. And a shout out to Jim Bonakorski because he is our main contact at Special Olympics. And he's really excited to partner with us.
Shout out to you for saying that last name because I know your partner over there wouldn't have been able to.
I'm Italian, that's why. He's Italian, I'm Italian. That's just
You
what we
get
do.
the thing. It's
My
a
last
thing.
name, you would never know it though. So, but anyways, it was good. It was a great night.
Who's coming to Club 400 next? I don't know. What do you think?
I have an idea.
I have
but,
a couple ideas.
Yeah, but we shouldn't spill the beans.
No,
yet.
we're not spilling the beans until we
No.
spill it on one of these podcasts because William just said you can't be telling people what's going on before the podcast.
Well, everybody knows Stu can't keep a secret.
I'm
That is
terrible at secrets.
You are terrible.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
No,
at my
you're
own-
not.
I'm getting way better.
No, you're
Maybe one of the two parties, you let Nicole and I figure out who the guest is, and we won't tell you.
Ooh.
And
That would be cool.
And then you can't tell
And
anyone.
right.
And then
Wow.
you could just stand down here.
Whoa.
You can't even be in the kitchen when they come up.
And
So
I
you find-
guarantee nobody would find out if it was
I
you and me.
totally agree. And then they
Dude, that would be a
come down
great idea. Can you bring me Sammy out here or what?
Yeah, reverse the roles here. No, we're not telling you.
Sammy, I would take Sammy. Sammy would be my number one. Obviously, that's my dream guest here at Club 400. And then Eddie Vedder's up there. I'd like Eddie Vedder to come here. I mean, he's supposed to come here. He owes me a visit here. I'm going to call him out on that too. So
Yeah, it's been paid for.
yeah, it's been paid for. It's just, the ugly COVID hit. And then, I think he's going to be here for a $1 million party. Let's put it that way. So, but maybe hopefully before so we can Wrap it up. All right, wrap it up. We're done here. William just keeps giving me the rap sign. So
He does the job
William, do you have a
well.
rap song to end this thing or no?
No, I don't. I have another song.
All right, all I got to
What's
say is
meaningful
Six
to that?
String Crossing is playing, and they're an awesome band, and they're going to rock it at this. I don't even know if you're playing that, William, but if you are, you're smart like me.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Oh, you're not playing that one. We wish you guys nothing but the best. Here's to a healthy, happy 2023. This will probably be our last podcast before the new year, but I promise you.
It won't. No.
No, we're gonna have to talk about
There's a whole
Christmas
month
party.
before the new year.
Dude, it takes me a month to get you guys in the studio
it's
here.
all
Like
you,
you're
dude.
whining and crying.
Can
My
I ask
goodness.
William one question before we get off the air
All
here?
you.
All right. I think if I recall, I could be wrong. Christopher Morel was September 28th, and we still
Don't put it out because
have
of this.
not released
Don't
that
put it out because
podcast.
of this. Don't put it out because of this. Don't put it out because of this. I have it. I'm waiting.
We're looking. Chris Morel's
That'll
agent
come out.
reached out to me right before this podcast. Said he's got something to send me a gift or something like that. That's awesome.
It's going to be our first
I'm surprised they
bilingual.
still remember me, but we got great things coming next year, guys. I'll say this: are we going to do another podcast before the end of the year? We're going to do a
For
wrap.
sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, how are we gonna fill the time?
I would think, like,
don't have a
honestly,
party.
our next podcast, right, should be. Well, we got Morel. Like, what do you call that in the back? What do you call that in the key? What do you call that, William? When you got a podcast in the queue or whatever?
The vault.
The vault. We got that. We got a lot of stuff in the vault.
Yeah.
But we're
John
definitely
Maley, we got one in the vault.
we're definitely recording Cole Franklin interview and the Brendan Davis interview. So that could be our next one. Who knows? You know?
Yeah.
But if we don't get back together like we have,
We will.
and we're going to do some timeless
we will.
stuff. Wrigleyville Oasis is going to be one of our podcasts coming up. Wrigleyville Oasis, what the hell is it? I don't know, but we're going to find out what it is. I think it's going
We're
to benefit you
definitely.
guys.
You might say the week of December 18th. Let's do a podcast every day.
We could do a
I mean, you're going to be so bored. It'll be great.
He's
You'll have all
gonna be
kinds
so
of free
bored.
time, and you'll be like, let's just do podcasts. You'll be like, let's take a couple days off. Let's go down to the condo and do like 30.
We're gonna go.
podcasts.
We are going to go to the condo. We just talked about this before we got on air, and we're gonna. We talked about it a while ago. We're gonna follow up with our interview with Tom Ricketts.
Yeah, our 100th show,
We gotta do
It'll
it.
be in our condo.
which was like 72 shows.
I say
ago,
our
but-
condo because it is our condo. Condo's looking great, by the way. But anyways, we are Cub fans helping Cub fans. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you for listening. We'll see you Friday if you are smart enough to buy a ticket. If not, we will see you soon. And we thank you guys. You guys are the best fans in sports, and we appreciate you listening to us. Have a great evening. William, close it out.